bullshit, all right? Greg is a family. We have a family dinner every night at 6 p.m. when I get home from work. All my little Gregs come down from their bedrooms, and we all sit at the family table.
I killed someone
and we
doing
talk
that
about
at
our
one
days.
point.
So if you want to join Greg and join the fastest growing channel on YouTube, which, by the way, don't look that up, then just hit the subscribe button and turn on my notifications, and you can be Greg also. Also, I just realized today that when you turn on someone's notifications, it asks you if you want occasional notifications or always notifications, and it's set to occasional by default. I don't know why that is. Why would you want to click for notifications and then be like, let's leave it up to chance when I get a notification. I'm gonna let YouTube roll the dice on this one.
It
just seems weird that they would do that. So anyway, I don't know. Also, if you want this merch, it's at DannyGonzalez.store, so go there and get some. And I have a little Greg Discord server. It's a little group chat full of a bunch of other Gregs. I'm in there. Other
if
Gregs
this gets
are in there.
under
we
attack,
talk, we have fun,
I'll fire.
And we chat, and it's a good way to get to know all your other fellow Gregs. If you want to join that Discord server, you gotta support me on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Sorry I haven't posted in a little bit. I was kind of sick. As you can probably tell by my voice, I'm still a little congested, so sorry about that. Thank you, Michelle, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. If you want to be the shout out in one of my videos, turn on my notifications and be one of the first people to comment on my videos. I'll see you guys next time with a really funny video where I get my butt stuck in a public toilet and end up screaming for 12 hours until someone helps me out.
Happening so far. We have captured every single point. Something happens to that.
What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of
shoot certain places on
Coming to Terms with Our Own
But I can't shoot all the way over here.
Aging and getting older can be really tough. Realizing that you're not the same young guy that you used to be. The other day, I was trying to fix my hair, and long, white, very thick
dangerous
hair
business
fell out of my hair onto my lap in front of me, and I picked it up and I looked at it, and I thought,
Continental
this
War.
This is probably one of my dog's hairs that got into my hair for some reason. But it would suck if I started getting white hairs pretty soon. And I get the feeling that I'm not really alone in this fear of growing old. It seems like a lot of other content creators also have this this fear. I know I've talked about Brent Rivera and his friends before a lot on this channel, but they do this thing a lot where they pretend like they're in high school and they make videos about being in high school or about being kids or teens when they're all at least 20. I think the twins are even 21. They'll make videos like this where they pretend to be in high school. They even went to some high school. I don't know if it's their old high school or something to make a video. I can't even imagine like going to my old high school to make a video about pretending to be in high school. Like I can't even look at my old high school without, I don't know, pooping? Like, can you imagine being in high school and, like, every now and again these old guys will come by to shoot a video for their YouTube channel to make it seem like they're in high school? It's just really weird. Brent also has all of these videos on his YouTube channel that are called things like 15 lies every kid tells, how parents see things versus how teens say things. Just all these things that really make it seem like he's trying to just hold on to his youth for as long as possible. And it's a little bit sad, but mostly just creepy. It's like, dude, you're not in high school anymore. Just stop making videos.
They're making moves on the other
flag. Now, when older YouTubers or content creators post videos like this, it's not only weird and kind of like predatory and creepy, it's also usually not very relatable at all. Like this video that's called Walking Alone versus Walking with Your Friends. When you're alone, you automatically get bullied, you get your paper smacked out of your hands. But when you're with friends, you walk into school and you immediately take your shirt off. It also adds another level of creepiness to shooting at some high school that you don't go to.
Dude,
it's just like, hey, you know that dude who graduated like 3 years ago? Yeah, he's in the hall with his shirt off, making a YouTube video. Lele Pons also recently posted a video called High School Bully. And I think that this is a really good example of when someone who's not in high school makes a video about what it's like to be in high school that is not like high school at all. It starts off with this dude who's apparently the bully who walks up to this entire group of kids and just asks them all for lunch money. Lunch money, now! First off, the whole lunch money thing is a cliche, right? I don't think anybody ever actually gets bullied for lunch money. And if they do, it's usually just one person. You don't just walk into a crowd and say, everybody give me your money, I'm the bully. and I'm here for all of your lunch money. Like, cause what is he gonna do? Is he gonna beat up all of you? No, obviously not. Anyway, the video's about Lele Pons coming to the school as like a new kid, and she sees this bully, and she wants to learn about his backstory. So Lele asks this dude who totally looks like a high school student and not some 33-year-old guy. She asks him what's up with this bully, and he tells her his whole backstory. And apparently the bully used to be a nice kid, but then he got his heart broken, and so then he decided that he wanted to become a bully. First off, this video implies that like a kid who bullies other kids in high school just decides one day that they're gonna be a bully. Like they're looking in the mirror and they're like,
Alright, so I can't grab.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start punching kids at school today. Anyway, he takes off his braces and his glasses, also implying that like bullies don't care about having straight teeth or being able to see. And then he emerges in this like jean vest with wristbands and eyeliner like he's a goth bully from an early 2000s movie. Like looking at this video, it's clear Lele Pons has never been bullied in her entire life. It seems like she's never even been, no one's ever even been mean to her. And the only reference for someone who's mean she's ever seen is the bully from Fairly Odd Parents. And the fashion is like a conscious choice. He's like, okay, I'm gonna start punching kids at school, so now I have to start wearing eyeliner to school also. Anyway, the video ends with Lele deciding that she wants to try to change the bully because she thinks he's just some heartbroken kid. So she walks over, and this time the bully is standing around the same group of people, but just asking everybody to do his science homework for him.
Where's my science homework? I said I needed it today. How do you think I'm gonna turn it in?
Don't do that.
You have my science homework?
No, I don't have your science homework.
Then who has my homework?
No.
To be honest, that doesn't really seem like bullying. It just sort of seems like this dumb kid who forgot to do his homework is like pleading with everyone to give him, like, help him. Anyway, Lele asked the bully on a date.
Because I want to go on a date with you.
And for a second, it seems like the bully facade starts to fade away. But then he gets distracted because he sees some other kid he forgot to ask about science homework, and then he runs off chasing him. And that's the end of the video. So the moral of the story is you can't change bullies. They're always gonna wanna steal your science homework. There's just like so many things in this video that like just don't make sense. It's like a video for high school kids, about high school kids, written by someone who isn't in high school, and quite honestly, it seems like has never even stepped foot in a public school. It seems like there's been a big problem for people who make this super relatable content. I feel like this stuff sort of started on Vine when it would be like, white people be like, or girls be like, and boys be like. Very surface level relatable stuff. And over time, these Viners have transitioned to Instagram and YouTube, and they've sort of run out of these like surface level things to make videos about, and so they've just sort of run out of ideas. I think it's pretty apparent if you look at Hannah Stocking's YouTube channel. She's got super relatable titles like Dating a DJ, which I think is something that we've all done, or Runaway Bride, which is a very common issue plaguing the high school students of today. Hannah Stocking also has a knack for trying to appeal to high school kids with her videos. This video she posted recently is called Timed Mile in PE. The mile is something that people talk about a lot, is something that they really didn't like about high school. It's a pretty commonly memed about thing. So this should be pretty low-hanging fruit for Hannah Stocking to make a pretty relatable video about, right? Wrong! First off, we have a cast of characters here that seem to range from like being maybe 22 to 30.
James! Jonathan? Right here. Berkey!
Hey, can we just hurry up so we don't have to do anything?
No. Today we're gonna be running 1 mile! Woo! Stretch it out! Why? 4 laps in under 15 minutes.
This video has very weird pacing, if you haven't been able to tell already. We're like 30 seconds in, and it's just already very awkward to watch. It's like, you can sort of tell that they like got on set with a vague idea of what they were going to film, but they weren't entirely sure. That's how a lot of like Hannah Stocking and Lele Pons videos, they're all like this, where it's just like, well, we have the basic idea of what we want to do, and shooting a video is very easy and not complicated at all, so let's just figure it out when we get there.
Hey, what's up? Cool. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Totally. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm out of here. Hey, you're expelled. out! Expellation!
That moment when your gym teacher expels you, that crazy moment when your gym teacher has the power to expel you. High school was crazy, man. The gym teacher was just expelling kids one after another. You're not listening, you're expelled. You're trying to get out of this, expelled. Those gym teachers had way too much power.
Got a doctor's note.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, sit out. No worries.
What
your
is the
excuse?
British Army doing?
I got in a car accident.
Do you have a doctor's note?
I do not. I'm so much pain.
Get over there and start running. Come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we all had that one gym teacher that was physically abusive and made kids with crippling disabilities run the mile.
Oh,
Remember, 4 laps.
Yeah, look
I
at
may
this
not be a
dude.
kid
In what
here.
world can this guy pass as a high school student? He's like jacked, and he's got a 5 o'clock shadow, a more than 5 o'clock shadow. It's an 8 o'clock shadow at least.
On your marks.
Anybody else thirsty?
Get set.
but God. It's really fun blowing shit up.
Okay, so this is a skit about running the mile, and I think it really revolves around
Also-
the characters in this video. There's different types of kids
don't know
in
what the
PE
British Army's
class when
doing.
running the mile. You've got the kid who tries
Looks
way
like
too
they're
hard,
just
of course.
chilling
You've
in their
got
base
the girl who's not trying
while
at all.
we possess
Obviously, every gym class has that.
every
Is that a
flag.
frappuccino?
The kid who runs off into the mountains the second the mile starts. Well, actually, wait. And the kid who comes to school the day after getting into a serious car accident without a doctor's note. We all know that kid. That classic character. Ooh, and the chubby slow kid. Haha, yeah! Then there's this weird part where Hannah gets like heat exhaustion and starts hallucinating and sees this like wizard guy who's also her coach. Yes, this is something that I know I certainly have experienced and can relate to on a very deep level. Hallucinating in gym class every day.
Can the British Army
Anyway, they
do
finally
something?
finish the race. Everybody cheers on the chubby kid. He finishes the race.
Push up
last,
the flag.
obviously. And then the coach congratulates them
Please.
for all finishing the
I
full
wanna
4 laps.
kill
But then
something.
the chubby kid's like, wait a minute. I thought you only said we had to do 1 lap.
I thought we were just doing one.
And then this happens.
We're going again.
Again?
He makes all of them do the whole mile again, just because one kid didn't do the whole mile. This is another video about common high school experiences. It's called High School Rivals. We all went to high school, and we all had high school rivals. This video starts off in
Wait, are
a
they
classic
pushing?
classroom scenario. They're sitting in a room made of cinder blocks, so I guess
Yeah,
they're either
fuck
in
it. I'll shoot and see
prison
what happens.
or a storage unit.
Now, I wish the Olympics today would last a lot longer, so I'm gonna make it a project. It's simple. It's simple. All you gotta do is make the Olympics part of your week and then come back and let us know how it goes.
So this is how the story is set up. The teacher gives them this vague-ass project. He just says, make the Olympics part of your week and then come back and let me know how it goes. There's like, there's no criteria for making the Olympics part of your week. Just somehow do something Olympic related in your week and then come back, and you don't have to write a paper or anything. Just let me know how it goes. I'm just curious.
Guys, we have to get an A on this Olympics project.
Let's go get some lunch so we can brainstorm some ideas and be prepared.
Vultures!
I'm not messing with these vultures, man. We shouldn't go this way.
We gotta go the long way home.
We've never been that way, are you sure? That's East High's territory.
Spooky old vultures.
Oh, man.
That's our rival.
The flag is going down. Fire!
Ah, cracked my neck.
Looks like West High's crossing over onto East High's turf.
Uh-oh, so now they were walking home and they got deterred by some vultures, which happens
Go,
so
go.
much when I was walking home from high school.
Spooky old vultures.
Quick.
They came across these kids from their rival high schools
It's
who
back
were
up, but still,
just
reload.
playing on a playground for some reason. And now it looks like they're having this like West Side Story kind of standoff. Did this ever happen in high school to anyone with their
Hello?
rival high school? The most confrontational that our high school rivalry ever got would be like me occasionally saying to my friends, I wish our theater program was as well funded as theirs was. And that was about as savage as things got over there.
You know what happens when you come to our turf, right? We're gonna have to battle. You guys, I'm scared. What do we do?
I don't know, don't we have to go home and do our Olympics project?
But they're our rivals. We can't back down. We gotta battle.
Yeah, we got a battle, guys.
So let's battle them. We'll battle you. Olympic style!
It's a beautiful sunny day here in downtown Los Angeles, where two competing high schools are competing in their very own Little Olympics.
The plots of these is so confusing. They met their rival high school and they wanted to battle, but they also had to finish this vague Olympics project, and so they're gonna just combine the two things, and they're gonna battle these kids with this Olympic-style competition.
Let's see if
the news is here for some reason. They have a referee. They have this whole thing set up. I mean, they must really hate each other to work together so well to coordinate this whole thing. I mean, this is a whole event. You gotta really hate somebody to organize an entire event around kicking their butts. Anyways, the rest of the video is just them competing in these weird, made-up events that are somehow Olympic-like. You're probably wondering, well, do they get an A on the project? You never really find out. They finish the whole competition and the ref is about to crown a winner when one of the kids gets picked up by an awful-looking CG vulture and carried away. And the video just ends with everyone screaming.
Rip its wings off!
Do you see what I mean when I said, like, they have the basic idea of what they're going to do when they start filming, but they don't really have, like, the ending finished or anything? Because it seems like they filmed this whole video, and then when they got to the end, they had sort of forgotten what the initial conflict of the video was. Like, the initial thing was to try to get an A on their project. Then they get sidetracked with this competition thing, and then that doesn't even end. This kid just gets carried away. There's, like, no resolution to any of the subplots. It's like they just had to... They just stopped the plot. So Hannah Stocking is 26 years old. She hasn't been in high school in probably 8 years. My point of making this video isn't that you're not allowed to be over 26 years old. That would be very drastic. No, actually, you know what? I'm changing my mind. You're not allowed to be 26 years old. Everyone above 26 must be put to death immediately. My point is that if you are 26, you shouldn't be trying so hard to, like, appeal to teenagers. What I do when I make videos is I try to make things that I think I would like. Things that relate to me, things that I think I experience, that other people experience as well. And that's what I think resonates with people. But when you gain this, like, following by trying to say what you think people younger than you should be feeling or, like, thinking, and you also try to, like, relate to them like you're one of them, it comes off really, really bad. And then also, when she does brand deals and stuff, which she has, they're also very cringy. She's got a few where she just like literally reads from a teleprompter about like scientific studies and stuff.
Your prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that's in charge of planning and decision making.
It's so obvious that she's just like reading like that. But when you're doing brand deals and stuff like that and you're trying to sell things to kids too, it just makes it that much worse. Anyways, that's the lesson for today.
The leader.
Be yourself, and if you're
they're pushing. Oh, fuck. It looks a bit off. But that's alright, that's alright. We can dial it in. That's the whole point.
What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another
video.
What
I should do?
I hope you guys all liked that last video I posted, Spooky Boy. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's a music video. I had a lot of fun making it. And it seems like you guys enjoyed it, so thanks for that. Let me know if you want me to make more stuff like that. I have other music stuff that I'm working on, so hopefully that's something you guys are into. And guys, as always, if you're not a part of Greg yet, Greg is our fandom. Greg is our family here on YouTube.
Yeah,
Greg is the strongest channel on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. And we're also the first channel to hit 100 million subs on YouTube and then lose it in the same day. And you can't prove that that didn't happen, so you just have to believe
like that's
me.
good.
But Greg is going strong, guys. We're a movement, we're a force. I mean, you wouldn't believe the support I've been seeing on Twitter. People are changing their names on Twitter to Greg to show their support for our movement left and right. Thousands of, maybe even millions of people are named Greg on Twitter now. So anyway, guys, I know my videos are usually like super high energy, you know, jumping around, bouncing around, going around, you know, super quick and fun and hyper, but today I really wanted to dial it back a little bit.
I feel.
You know,
That's why.
In the 21st century can be
Why
a
are they
little bit
attacking over
overwhelming
there?
sometimes. You know, you got
Why don't I
your
attack
cell
the
phones
flag that
constantly
is
buzzing,
literally the closest
you know,
to them?
traffic and vlogs these days are so
because they want the
energetic,
bunker.
and it's like I don't want to
Because they
deal
want
with
the
that.
bunker
You know,
hill.
sometimes I just want to sit and relax, and so that's what we're gonna do today. And one of my favorite ways to relax is by watching something that I like to call a boring vlog. Boring vlogs. The birth of daily vloggers like Casey Neistat and Logan Paul. Say what you will about Logan Paul, but his vlogs are very energetic.
Is that friend or foe? Friend.
He's always doing stuff, and you know that's good sometimes, but sometimes we just want to relax.
Yeah,
so we don't have time for all that extra energy. Boring vlogs can come in all shapes and forms, but my favorite boring vlogs when I'm really meditating and trying to relax are Tessa Brooks. Now, you may know Tessa Brooks from her famed role in It's Everyday Bro. If you remember correctly, the competition was shook. She was not talking book.
Tessa Brooks, the competition shook. These guys up on me. I got him with the hook. Let me educate ya. And I ain't talking.
Tessa Brooks,
yes!
Which is Jake Paul's social media.
That is so many studs.
Cluster, and you know when Jake Paul
I lost
blew up,
my arms.
Sort of everybody in his little group blew up.
There we
with
go.
him.
I got my
Tessa
arms
Brooks is
back.
One of these people who started daily vlogging because she got all these followers from
feels
Jake Paul.
bad,
now
man.
I think she has almost 3 million subscribers, like 2.8 million. She's doing pretty well for herself, and I really like her vlogs because they're just so easy. You know, she doesn't add in all that extra stuff like humor or cleverness or excitement. It's just, you know, plain and simple daily vlog.
It looks like someone is still holding that down.
What I want to do with you
I don't
today
think they know they don't
is just
have
go
to.
through one of her vlogs and just relax. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is one of her most recent vlogs. I think it's from about a week ago. It's called I Friend Zoned Him. Other YouTubers will title their
And
vlog,
how?
you know, I lost all my money or finally losing my virginity. But Tessa Brooks does not go for all the
Okay,
you know,
so we got a
really
civilian.
attention grabbers. Just I friend zoned him. Now it is written in all caps.
Okay,
which,
so it looks like
tends to
they
get
are
your attention, but
behind
I friend zoned him.
shit.
Like I mean, it's not like she's flying on a private jet or got in a car crash or anything like that. She's just, you know, I friend zoned him. So let's watch this video.
We already talked about this. He friend zone.
Come on.
So
Bam.
she's got this little exciting
Bam.
bit before the vlog
Come
starts. A lot of vlogs do this where they'll show like the most exciting parts.
Yes!
Of the vlog.
Holy shit! Oh my god!